Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapbrain Chronicles. We're coming back at you with another ratchet video, or a group of ratchets, or a group of the same ratchet. Let me explain. But before we jump into it, if you could do me a favor, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. And I promise that subscribing is absolutely free. There's no charge for subscribing. Okay, what we have here is the Pittsburgh 3/8 drive heavy duty flexible ratchet, and I really like these ratchets. I've used them a couple of times on a couple of things, and they've shown to be pretty convenient and pretty good at getting to hard places that you need to flex it, and you need to flex the ratchet to get to those kind of oddly placed fasteners or bolts. And this one, they really do work pretty good. So this was on sale. This is on sale at Harbor Freight now. It was $17.99, so now they have it for $11.99, which is a pretty good discount, or like $6 off of this. When I bought these, I've had these for a while. When I bought these, I think they were $15.99 or $14.99. So they've gone up in the last few years. They've gone up a little bit. Now they're like $18. They used to be $15. Now they're $18. And what a lot of people like to do with these is what I did before I got this one recently is I bought two, and I took them apart, took the handles apart, and I made a long one, an extra long one, and I made a flex stubby out of it. And you can do this really simple because these joints have a hex bolt there. I think it's 4 millimeters, and they come apart pretty easily. I think I don't even think they have any thread locker or anything on it. So if you buy one of these like this, or two of them, what you can do is I'll show you. I'm going to use my Icon flex head doohickey, which I did a video on recently, and people seem to really like this this Icon flex head. So I can't really say anything bad about it, except I didn't like the price, and some people were getting on me over that. But hey, I'm a cheapskate. What can I say? Okay, and this has a ball detent and a spring underneath, so be careful when you take it out. And when you take it out, you might have to flex it a little bit or push it in. Like that. Oh, it did have some thread locker. It has like a blue thread lock. This is what the bolts look like. And like I said, there's a ball. And the ball likes to roll on the floor, not where you need it. And here's the spring, and here's the rascally ball that sits in a hole in the handle there. And on a regular one, there's two like that, and you take one apart and you grab one from here, and you grab this one here, this section, and you put it on top of here, and you take the handle that's left from this one you're making long. You got the end handle here, and you take the other head and you just put it together into a stubby flex. That way you have two ratchets. One's a stubby, and the other one with the added piece turns into a longer version of that, which some people like. The only thing about the longer version is that it's kind of top heavy over here. It's heavy, and it'll flop down like that a lot. Like this one's pretty, it flops a little bit, but it's pretty stable like that. Like that. If I was to do that on this one, it's gonna flop over pretty easily because it's got the added weight of and plus the length. The length gives it more leverage, I guess, in when it falls over. So just be aware of that if you want to do this, that this isn't going to be as solid as this as far as flexing. This is going to be a little bit more floppy when you flex in its flexing. It's going to flex without probably you wanting it to. But all in all, it's pretty good. And just to give you a peek, I don't think I ever did a video on these. Give you a peek of what's inside of these. This is a 10 Torx, and for some reason that's an 8 Torx, and they like doing stuff like that. So we'll take our icon tool and we'll open up. There's a little thread locker on this also, on these, and there isn't much to see in these. If you've looked at my Pittsburgh Pro ratchets that are regular straight ratchets, regular ones, they're pretty much the same inside, but I'll give you a quick look. I'm not going to take it all apart, but in case you're curious, we can look inside and see. That's the switch screw, and it has some thread locker on it, and this is what it looks like inside. It's the double pawl design, swinging pawl, one on each side, and has the switch in the middle that switches from side to side, switches which pawl you're going to use, and blah blah blah. And that screw there is kind of the anchor for the plate. It anchors to the plate, even though there's 2 screws on each side to keep the plate in place. This screw kind of keeps the plate, the switching straight, not like lopsided. So that's what it looks like. It has like a little washer there on the gear, but and 2 springs on the side of each pawl. Pretty typical of these ratchets. Old design, Proto, Plum, and others from the 30s on use this design on a lot of ratchets. And what else did I want to show you? Okay, just a peek. This is item number 396369, and this is made in Taiwan, which there's a lot of kind of changing over, I think, in Harbor Freight. A lot of the ratchets that were made in Taiwan are now being made in China. So that's just the way it is. I guess they're shipping their production, or they're procuring ratchets now instead of Taiwan, which could be better quality but more expensive. They're now going to people who are making ratchets in China for them. So that's the subject of another video, but just so you know that. And when you go, check it out. When you go to the ratchet section, look at the back of some of the ratchets, and you'll see that a lot of the newer ones that are coming in are made in China instead of Taiwan. And let me put this together real quick. Okay, so you have your pieces when you take them off, and you have the spring. You just drop the spring in the middle there in the hole, might need a pair of tweezers for this. Right there, you take the ball, you drop that also in the hole, like that. No, not that one. Where did it go? Okay, no, where'd the handle go? Oh no. Oh, here it is. And you just drop this on top of it like that. You hold it down. The thing is you're gonna have to squeeze. You're gonna have to squeeze down pretty good to get the bolt. To seat in there like that. Once you got it like that, then you can kind of let it go a little bit. And now you grab your number 4 and you start screwing it back in. And if you want, you could put a little thread locker on it beforehand to secure it. But let me just show you what I was talking about where it flops a little bit. See? It's kind of like this one will hold up here. But down here is that added weight of the head up here. It's just makes it flops over. But over here, not too bad. Okay guys, that's what I got for now. I kind of like these ratchets. Like I said, they're the kind of ratchets that can get you out of a jam when you need them. Alright guys, until next time.